I got my first ex-racehorse, Ember, in January 2022, a 15.1.5 8-year-old chestnut gelding by Seaboy. He raced on the flat from 2017 to 2021. He had 3 wins in this time. Here was my very first ride on Ember, and after this day I decided I was going to buy him. So a question I get asked a lot is, why did I buy Ember? Why did I get an ex-racehorse? Why didn't I get an established event horse if I wanted to event? What was it about the breed that I was enticed by? The first year, I asked myself these same questions a lot of the time. The first stages of his retraining were hairy at times, but really, really rewarding. And actually, in the first year, I did do more than I thought I would do with him. But this doesn't mean I was pushing him too hard in any way. I was giving him enough time and making sure he was understanding each aspect of the learning process. Though I did put him into a lot of new situations that he possibly wouldn't have been used to, and I was just really happy with his attitude. So fast forward to this year, and I can hand on heart say it's the best decision I've ever made, and I don't think I'd look to own another breed again. To celebrate National Racehorse Week, I'm hoping to give you more insight into how fantastic ex-racehorses are, and maybe help you understand a little more why I chose to go through this process and buy my first ex-racehorse. Hey everybody, today I'm on location. That sounds a fancy way of saying I've come on a very exciting day out, because guess what? It's National Racehorse Week, and I have county hopped all the way to Oxfordshire because I am at the Heroes charity. The Heroes charity is it's an amazing charity which works with racehorses off the track, finding them new homes, but also it works with, there's an education standpoint, and they help young people. So I'm hoping that today will basically make it a little bit clearer to you guys, and give me a little bit of backup as to why I chose to have a thoroughbred racehorse off the track as my horse instead of an event horse, because I think what we're going to see here today will just prove how versatile and amazing they are. And because it's National Racehorse Week, this event is open to the public for free completely, so this might be a good chance for those of you who've never heard of National Racehorse Week, just to kind of find out, see a little bit about what it's about, what kind of things that they're offering, because yards up and down the country open their doors to the greater public to give them the opportunity to learn more about racehorses. You know, in this case it's racehorses after their life on the track. So yeah, so anyway, I'm going to stop talking and I think we should go inside. Right, so we've just had the welcome talk from Grace, where we learnt a little bit briefly about the history of this place and how it came about, and then we've split into 2 teams. So there's the green team and the blue team, and they're running 2 different tours. Well, they're the same tour but just at different times, so because there's quite a lot of people here. So I think we're starting off now. I'm following Steph, and we've got a little fun challenge to start us off with. Okay, so Goliath behind us, he is nearly 20 hands and he's a resident here. And our task, Steph, is to guess the way. This is Steph.
Hello.
She is a Heroes
Education
member.
manager.
There you go. That's the correct title.
Yeah,
so can you give me any hints on
how much they weigh?
Yeah, got a little sneaky.
Well,
because there's a bottle of champagne in for the winner. So.
Oh, is it a secret?
Yeah.
Is it a secret? I think it was about 800 last year.
Okay.
But
okay, I won't.
But he's getting round.
Is he? Okay. Who's this one down here?
This is Johnny Reb over here.
Yeah.
So he is an ex-racehorse. And
yeah.
the reason they're together and we're guessing both their weights is because they're great friends.
Oh, sweet.
Now, if you saw Johnny Reb standing on his own, you'd think he was quite a big horse.
Right. Okay, but not compared
he looks
to.
like a pony in the
not
field
compared to Goliath. Okay,
yeah.
well I better go and.
So go and have a
meet
say
him.
hello. He's a bit unsettled because Goliath is over
Yeah,
here,
he's
but,
like, can I go at my
yeah,
friend?
but he's
Okay, thanks, Steph. just had a very fascinating talk with Adam about the nutrition here. And Red Mills support Heroes and they provide all their feed. And so do Foreign Equine and Carde Martin, their sister companies. And he's just said that in this machine behind me is what they use to mix up all the feed. And they mix it all up in this huge machine. And then it ends up looking like this. And then this is the feed for the horses. And then for any horses that need extra support, be it gastric or any other kind of electrolytes or anything, you've got the Foreign Equine NutriGuard, which is what I use for Ember, which is a great supplement. And yeah, so they're definitely on the top diets here, and yeah, lucky horses. I've just managed to catch Adam, who is a very important role at Red Mills, and he's told me about 3 times, but my capacity for remembering titles and everything is next to none. But
sales manager, that's all you need to worry about.
He's a great guy, repping the Red Mills and supporting Heroes, aren't you?
We
Red
are.
Mills?
We've been involved with Heroes for a couple of years now. We were looking for an opportunity to get involved with racehorses and support part of racing that dealt with retired racehorses. At the end of the day, they give themselves to us for their career, and we're feeding them during their racing career. So to be involved with them once they'd retired, for us was really important, because the industry has a responsibility to look after these horses when they've retired. So they do a fantastic job here. Grace and her team are dealing with a lot of horses, a lot of difficult cases that come in after their racing career, and they do a wonderful job of rehabilitating these horses and finding them new homes. And between all of us, really, we're here to offer support to Grace and her team. Whenever there's some really difficult cases, there might be advice given in terms of how to help the horse regain condition or overcome any problems it might have. Generally, when we first started working with them, we helped Grace formulate a perfect diet for the majority of the yard. So most of the horses are on the same diet, but where there are any specific needs or any supplementary needs, we also support Heroes with our sister brands Foreign Equine and Carde Martin. So they've got all the bases covered, really.
Thank you very much.
No worries.
Insight. And actually, guys, you know, everyone knows that I feed Ember. He's been on Red Mills for many a year now, and these guys have been a great support, and they can also offer you support. So if you head to their website, they've got a Ask the Expert
That's right, yeah.
section. So if you have any nutritional questions, you just want to find out a little bit more, hit it up, go check them out. I'll put some details below so you can have a look. But yeah, thanks Adam.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've moved along, and Sophie here, who, did you used to be a student?
Yes, I've been here for coming up 4 years. Done my education.
Yeah, done, tick. And well, Sophie's basically showing me this wonderful barn behind me where we've got all the ex-racehorses. So Sophie, can you show me your favourite? Do you have a favourite?
God, in this barn, probably by the bay.
Yeah? Where's by the bay?
He's that dark bay down there.
Okay, let's go. Lead the way. So this is your favourite. Can you tell me a little bit about him, her, him?
How long has he been here? By the bay was bred here, so yeah, he was
You were a proper resident
born here,
then. Yeah.
one of the mares,
Yeah.
Cellini, and he went out and did some racing.
Yeah.
Did some races, was like,
It's
I
like,
think he came first, just a couple of seconds, and then he went off it.
you said, nah, this is too much hard work. I don't mind if I do.
He's back now,
Yeah.
and hopefully he'll have a new owner soon.
Oh, sweet. And why is he your favourite?
He's got a really lovely personality.
Yeah.
He's just very soft and give you a cuddle, and also he has a cheek about him as well.
I think that's the fun thing about these thoroughbreds, isn't it? They are characters.
Likes an ear scratch.
Oh,
He loves an
I don't blame you, mate.
Likes an ear scratch.
I've just spotted one that looks like Ember. It doesn't look that pleased to see me. It says, "Where's my treats?" Hello, hello. But there's so many beautiful horses here, and each of them obviously all have a different story. So I'm going to collar some people and see if I can find out a little bit more. And it's going to be really hard for me to leave this place and not have a new horse, I think, because there's so many nice ones. Right, so I've had a good walk around the barn and met some of these lovely horses. Oh, it's alright, it's my camera. It's my camera, it's okay. It's alright. Says I don't know what that is. It's my camera. Oh dear. Not sure on my camera, but I don't blame them. So this is Holbrook Park, and this belongs to Sophie, who we met. Sophie, how long have you had... What's the stable name? Because you can't
Jack.
say Jack. That's much better. How long have you had Jack?
So we've had him a couple of months now.
Yeah.
Just having a bit of fun, just doing a bit of schooling, jumping.
Yeah. And was he off the track and then came here and has gone through the kind of
So
reschooling process
he's been
already?
off the track since 2020.
Okay.
He was a hurdler.
Yeah.
He then was brought by someone to field master,
Okay.
but he didn't have the scope.
Right, okay.
So then he came to me to have fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, we lease him off of here.
Okay. Super. Oh, lucky you. He's really gorgeous. Look at him.
Yes.
Look at you, boy. So what they do here at Heroes is they have the horses that they re-educate on like a lease scheme. So they're never sold. So if they come in and they get worked with and go through a program, and then basically it's established whether they can go out on the lease scheme, and if they are not suitable to go out on the lease scheme, they stay here forever, which is a lovely, lovely life because it's an amazing... You are mugging me. I'm sorry, I don't have anything. Nothing. I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, I think it's a really fabulous initiative, and yeah, I'm seeing some very, very happy horses. So we've had a good snoop round all the barns, and I've been chewing Sophie's ear off about all the different horses and how everything works. But we're just popping outside into this little round pen because there's a demonstration from a chiropractor.
So this is Little Bear that you saw in the barn. He is 14. He was trained by a trainer called Richard Phillips, and he ran in bumpers, hurdles and over fences, and I think he won quite a lot of races actually, so he's quite a good horse. We trained ex-racehorse. I mean, look how quick he's picked it up. Literally, I promise you, 5 times. They're nationwide. So what else you wouldn't believe? I mean, look at that. Well, he's not walked over the pole.
Really?
How brilliant is he? He's going to make somebody such an amazing companion and driver here as well. And they're both quirky characters, but they are bomb-proof rides, actually. Value these horses have to... I mean, look at that.
Sweet.
Come on, guys. Don't give him a round.
So we've just had a ridden demo in the arena, which was great. And sorry, Sophie, I seem to always get the camera out when you're here. Sophie, I really want that horse. Oh my God, I've literally fallen in love, guys.
so nice.
I'm really having to. Maybe I don't have to hold back the urge. I can just have another one. Can I have another one? Ooh, we'll see. But yeah, some really lovely examples of horses at different stages in their kind of education process. And I mean, that horse Jolly, the chestnut, has only been, well, he's been here 7 months, but he's had a lot of time to decompress and everything. And that's another great thing about here, is that they give the horses time, so it's not all quick, get them through and off we go. I'm just looking at the burger van here, and I'm thinking I might just have to possibly have a little check out of this because I am hungry and it's lunchtime. This is the winner of guessing the weight. What was the weight in the end?
880.
880. I was a bit off. I said 950 or something. It's a bit heavy. 880. Fantastic. So basically what we're doing is we're going to see how many people it takes to equate to the weight of Goliath here. So we probably need a few more people, don't we? Do we have some volunteers?
We need some more people to equal Goliath.
We're trying to equal Goliath's weight.
Right, there's no Carol W. No, so they can't find a Carol.
We're doing well. We're doing well.
Yeah.
What's the scores?
definitely.
Where are we at now? We are at 7:30.
So no,
People, more people.
we need more.
David.
8:48.
One more person. We need a
Oh, hang on, 8:74.
Hang on.
Oh, we're going to go over it now.
12, is it 12?
13.
Okay, so the results are that he's quite big and takes quite a few of us. Right, I've caught Al, not Adam.
Yeah, that was always nice to get the name
His
right.
name's Al, and you are did you say you're the leader?
The leader of the forest school.
The
yeah.
forest school?
Yeah.
Sounds quite like Robin Hood-esque.
We have got a few bows and arrows up there. Yeah, so we started setting it up in July.
Yeah,
We started with students in October.
yeah,
It's quiet to begin with,
yeah,
while the schools got used to what we
yeah.
do. And now we're running, I don't know, probably 80% capacity.
Okay, so and what is it that you do at the forest school? What's the main?
We take students into a natural environment all year round, essentially. It's a student-led programme, so they're in charge of what they do, up to a point. Obviously, we have to implement some level of safety in there. But we go up there in the rain, we go up there in the hail, we go up there in the snow, we go up there in the wind, we go up there in the sunshine like this.
Lovely.
And try and re-engage students with nature.
Yeah.
We can cook. That's the one thing that all the groups tend to love doing, is
Yeah.
cooking and eating. Bacon and egg sandwiches up in the woods is always a treat. We've done chocolate cake, we've had pizzas, burgers, hot dogs.
Sounds more like MasterChef, to be honest.
I'd like to chat with some celebrities. If
Yeah.
any celebrities are watching,
Yeah.
come down.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just nice. The kids find a lot of peace. It's just beautiful.
Got some little goatee friends here. Where do these guys come into the mix?
These do a lot of work with the education,
Yeah.
and they are primarily just pets.
Oh. Who wore their names?
This is Esme on end of this one.
Yeah.
Latte's with Jess.
Yeah.
And Dottie is with Daisy.
Oh, who's your favourite?
Oh, probably
a
Gus,
favourite?
who's in the other field.
Oh, really? Oh, no! Are they not used to steps? They haven't done their
They
step
are, they've
training.
sorted about
Oh, right. They're like, we're going to run everyone over.
We're going. Once we're going forever.
Okay.
Come on then.
I feel like I'm in the way. I'll move out the way. Right, so we are winding down after a fabulous day, and I'm here with the lady herself, the founder of Heroes, Grace. Grace, it's been an amazing day and really insightful, and just super to see all the work that you've done to help these horses and young people. So, to sum it up for me, the day, how do you think it's gone?
Do you know what, Lucy, it's always a day that we dread, but it's always a day that's insightful and amazing. And the people that I've met today, my God, it's the inspiration that we've instilled and they have back to us, and the feedback's been so good.
And so speaking about the horses, obviously you do the kind of the retraining, re-educating and the lease scheme. So I've learned from a couple of people when walking around the yard today. So can you explain a little bit how that works?
Yeah, I mean, when I started, the charity is able to do anything, sell or lease, but I've done every sort of computation, and actually the lease keeps them safe.
Yeah.
And we're not always looking over someone's shoulder, but we're there if they need us. We do home checks, but you know, we want it to work. We actually want it to work. We want the education of the people to be broadened so that more people can have ex-racehorses. How it works is we have the horse on the website, people call, we do a bit of matchmaking, so it's a bit like a dating agency. They tell us what they want, so in your case it would be eventing. We would look at the horses that would fit that criteria.
Nice chestnut.
That one, yes, the one you're going to have, we've got it. And then those horses you'd see them ridden first, and it would totally be up to you, and there's literally no judgment. And I don't feel people feel judged here. They ride in a safe place, which is our lunge shed to start with, for a riding assessment. Then they go in the arena. It's all driven by the person. They're never rushed. They can come back 25 times if they want to get the right horse. All we want to know is at the end of the day, this is the right match. If it's not, who can tell? They've all got lives, these, and conscious decisions they make, horses and people. If it's not right, we would change the horse and work with them to get the right one.
Fantastic. And so for anyone out there thinking about taking on an ex-racehorse, what would be your advice? And because it's not for everyone, is it? You have to have, you need a degree of knowledge about these horses because, well, just their nature.
It's great actually to have Lucy here because she's experiencing it firsthand and she absolutely gets it. It's not easy. You need the right help. The world is awash with experts and actually they're not all experts. Be careful. Go somewhere where you get help because it's a long journey and it's a roller coaster for the horses. The transitioning from racing to their next life isn't an easy one. Sometimes it is, they're all different, but they're like human beings, they all have a different pathway. But it's great to work with you because you get it, and I think the message needs to be, it's not easy, but it's very doable for everyone.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you so much. I've had the best time today. I've loved meeting everyone. Thank you also, Michelle, for being our cameraman today. But no, I've had a brilliant time, and so if people want to find you and find out a little bit more, how can they do that?
So go to the website, which is www.heroescharity.org.
It'll be right here on the bottom of the screen. And Instagram, you're up with Instagram?
We are, and Facebook. Don't ask me what those are.
Don't worry, I'll put all the information, guys, that you need to know about this wonderful place below, so you can check it out. And if you are local, then maybe arrange to swing by.
Yes,
and just,
absolutely. Everyone's welcome. I'd like to say a big thank you to Lucy because she is flying the right flag and giving the right message, and we'd love to work more closely with her.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I'd love to work with you too. Thanks, Grace.
Thank you.
From an educational standpoint, everything today, from the chiropractor, from the nutrition talk, seeing the horses in ridden work is great. And this is, again, what is fantastic about National Racehorse Week, but also about Heroes. I'm in awe of these guys. I am definitely going to be keeping up to date, and I think I now know where I'm going to get my next horse from. But in all seriousness, when I said to you guys about why did I pick Ember, speaking to a lot of people here today, from the students to the staff to Grace, there's something about a thoroughbred. There is something about a thoroughbred which just hits a little bit different, and they're just so rewarding and so lovely, and with time and a bit of empathy, they can be just the best friends and best partners, as Ember is. So I'm just really happy, and yeah, thank you Heroes for having me, and thank you for my lunch, this lovely wrap. But guys, if you listen to what Grace said, check them out on their socials and their website, and yeah, you can find out a little bit more about them yourselves. But for now, I have to hit the road because it is a long way back home. It's like flipping 3.5 hours, probably 4, because it's Friday and I've waited to 4 o'clock to leave. I just couldn't leave. So yeah, I'm gonna make a move, but thank you so much for watching. I know it's a little bit different, but I've really enjoyed showing you around and giving you the experience. And if you yourself want to find out a little bit more about National Racehorse Week, go onto Great British Racing website, just go and have a look, and you'll find loads of information about National Racehorse Week this year and National Racehorse Week next year, because by the time you watch this video, guys, National Racehorse Week will have finished. So yeah, next year, have a look at the website, see if there's anywhere near you to go and have a look, and find out yourself firsthand about the wonders of this breed, and the thoroughbred, the racehorse, the ex-racehorse, the everything. Anyway, right, I'm gonna go because I really want to eat this wrap. So thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye guys.